Alright, so the 65th Grammys has happened, and on this channel, the categories that we do care about have been announced as the time I'm recording this. Tems won her first Grammy, and it's safe to say the Grammy served Burna some serious breakfast, man. Anyway, it's your boy Emmanuel, aka Power Papi. Welcome back again to the channel. If you're new, I do a bunch of Afrobeats, Afropop music reactions and commentary, so definitely tap in. Today's Grammys has happened, so congratulations first off to the winners.
Future, featuring Drake and Tems, Wait For You.
So Tems did it, man. The song with Future and Drake, Wait For You, won a Grammy for Best Melodic Rap Performance. This is one of the first wins in this category, and it's nice to see that a song that she ended up getting sampled but was credited as a feature, which doesn't happen very often, is something that she ends up walking away with a Grammy. And who would have known, who would have thought when she recorded that song that would end up being a Grammy nominated and then Grammy winning a moment for her. So yeah, big shout out to Tems. This is definitely the beginning of many to come, and she's broken so many grounds in such a short span that it's really set a statement for not just herself but the landscape for artists out of Africa in terms of how they can get recognized on the main stage. I think she set a new path that is definitely worth admiring. Big ups to Tems, big ups to her team. But yeah, it would have been nice to see her receive it also on stage and actually give a speech, but that would have been crazy. But anyway, shout out to Tems, man. For Best Music Performance, nominations were Udero, Gimme Love by Matt B, and Eddie Kenzo from Uganda, shout out UG. And we had Last Last by Burna Boy, Never Bow Down by Rocky Dawuni featuring Black Hero, and we have the winner, Bayate, Wute Keleman, Zix, Bantwini, and Nomsibo Zikode were the winners of this year's Global Music Performance. This is the second time this category has been run, so these are the second winners. And for the Global Music Album category, for this album, we had Burna Boy Love Damini here nominated. We have Queen of Sheba by Angelique Kidjo and Ibrahim Malouf. We had Between Us Live, Anushka Shankar, and we had Sakura by Masa Takumi. And the winner went to Sakura Masa Takumi. So yes, Burna Boy ended up not winning either categories that he was nominated in. Am I surprised? Kind of. I was going into this saying, just to make sense of the pattern at which this music category was upholding its traditional or its conventional definition. In the earlier sense, it used to be called World Music Album category, and it was essentially songs that depicted cultural and a lot more live instrumentation and those things. It just had the very traditional sense of world music, and it didn't really capture too much of contemporary music, too much of the new pop variations in other parts of the world. But we saw that change with Twice as Tall. Twice as Tall was the first time the category was changed from world music to global music, and it now became a lot more open to contemporary sounds from other parts of the world. Hence why Burna Boy was able to win that award that time. So moving forward then we saw Essence and Made in Lagos get nominated in that category, and then not walking away with any award now became interesting because they added the music performance aspect, and Essence was making a nomination for the first time, so they dictated by the winner going to a lot more traditional sounding songs. It then made sense that okay, they're pulling back a bit on their contemporary agenda for this category, and I was kind of hoping maybe they can balance things out by maybe the next year they'll have a pattern and now say, okay, let's go back to the contemporary sounds a little bit for this category. Yeah, I wouldn't quite consider Bayete from SA and Sakura from Japan. Those are not contemporary records of those areas in the world. So it makes sense that the category is kind of shifting back to what it used to be. So essentially that's what this tells me, if they're going back to back by ignoring contemporary music that have successfully done well. I think it goes beyond just doing well and selling a lot of copies, because Essence double platinum, Last I think is already platinum. Correct me if I'm wrong. So essentially, those are not what they are using to determine. If anything, it's to show you how far removed these songs are from the rest of the category. I really do believe these songs. It's a weird mashup. It's still a weird mashup. I'm not saying that they should open up their own Afrobeats category so that it will favor a lot of the artists that we like. At the end of the day, yeah, I still find it weird and funny somehow that a Burna boy from Nigeria that sings about Igbo and Shayo and is compared in the same category with an Anushka Shankar, a composer that specializes in Indian classical music. These things don't really merge, and it's just I just find it funny that these people are in the same category, and it's just like it begs the question: is it time to open up another category that seems more fitting for an artist like Burna Boy versus an artist like Anushka Shankar? It's a conversation that, frankly, I think the Grammys need to have. And the funniest thing about all of this is that in 2003 they got it right. They actually had two categories to describe world music. They had a traditional music category and they had a contemporary music category. But I don't know why in 2012 they decided, you know what, let's merge them together again and make it just one category and confuse everybody. So that's it, guys. Let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about everything, about Tems winning the first Grammy and Burna Boy getting quote-unquote snubbed, and the idea of an Afrobeats category. Do you think it's possible? Do you think it should happen at this point? Let me know in the comment section. I've been your boy, Mano, aka Pineapple, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.